What's up guys, it's Matterz and we're going to be going through every single bit of evidence we have as of now regarding Black Ops 3 Zombies remaster maps. Okay, so it's going to span from all of the stuff we've seen from the code, the leaked informational videos that I've been doing, obviously stuff within the game as well, a lot of the menus hinting at remaster maps, stuff we've been seeing regarding Moon leaked images, the Moon remastered loading screen, a lot of stuff within the multiplayer menu, and then obviously a ton of stuff today regarding the Salvation leaked poster regarding an All Zombies map pack, which was a huge deal today, and also how Mob of the Dead Origins has been found within this poster, the two zombies, and a ton of stuff regarding these maps actually being found within the code. I'm pretty sure it was Kino, Ascension, and Mob of the Dead, or maybe one other map. So we'll go through a lot of stuff, guys. We're gonna be going through almost everything within this video, but actually we will be going through everything regarding remaster maps within this video. This video will be a compilation of basically everything we know so far regarding remaster maps, and all the evidence we have will be within this video. So if you guys can leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. We have been destroying the freaking like goal lately. Our like goal on our last DLC 4 video was 500 likes. We smashed it with almost 700 likes. So if we can go for 500 likes on this video again, that would obviously be greatly appreciated. And let's get started. So I want to start off here with obviously the new information from what we saw today. So I'm gonna put the image up on screen, obviously, of the poster that we saw released earlier today, and it's a huge deal because it was the first time in which an actual map pack, at least within Black Ops 3, at least within recent years, actually just only showed off zombies, you know. And it really, usually when the map pack comes out and it's leaked and we see a leaked image, it's like Awakening, just for example, and it shows all the multiplayer maps, the zombie maps, and there's like short snippets of them and whatnot. But like, this is just full on like zombies. You have the 4 Origins characters in the center area, you have like fire around them, you have all these zombies coming up from them. I'm gonna point out the Mob of the Dead and Origin zombies in a second, but again, you have the same sort of scenario, and again, it's looking like this is gonna be in the Great War as well. We're looking back at the premise picture. I'll put that up on screen. It's the same sort of idea of what we're seeing here. They're in the middle, they're surrounded by creatures. It's the same sort of setup, guys, and this is real. It was found within the PlayStation Store. You guys know that, but what we're really here for, obviously, is for remaster maps. So here's the interesting thing. Within the poster, obviously, we get some confirmation of Revelations DLC 4, what it will be like. I'll probably have a different video on that maybe tomorrow, but this is obviously a lot more important because if you look on screen here, someone made a really interesting thing on Reddit, and I'll leave a link to that obviously within the description, where he points out, I'll put the image up on screen, he points out the Mob of the Dead zombie, which is the only zombie with that style of hat and the style of body that it has there on the top. Then the Origin zombie as well on the bottom, and the Origin zombie looks very similar. The Mob of the Dead zombie doesn't look as similar to me. Like the Origin zombie on the bottom, you can really see its face, and it makes out like its face and helmet really well. But on the top, like, it almost looks like the freaking transit bus driver, honestly, with that hat, that sort of like bus driver cap. But I can definitely see it's the exact same hat from Mob of the Dead as you see where that zombie's wearing. We're up at the top left corner there. So you're seeing both these guys within this poster. What does that mean, though? Okay, so throughout this video, again, this is evidence for what we are going to be seeing regarding remaster maps, but it very well could be that, yes, they're using these zombies, a part of this new map Revelations. But why, though? Why would they be doing that? Obviously, you have either two possibilities. One, they're teasing the remaster maps, they're teasing these zombies all coming here. So again, this is a map pack, you know, teaser image, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, map pack poster. It's not teasing Revelations itself. It's teasing the whole map pack. Think about it. They're not just gonna put a picture of Revelations in the background and then say the actual map pack name, which is Salvation. You know, there could be teasing the whole map together. So maybe all the elements we're seeing on that poster are from the different maps that we're gonna be seeing, like Mob of the Dead with Mob of the Dead zombie, like Origins with the Origin zombie, and then like the Origins characters and everything else surrounding them with, you know, Revelations. Because if that map was only Revelations, and if the Origin zombies and the Mob of the Dead zombies were supposed to be found on Revelations, this map name, this poster, would directly say Revelations. At least we could assume that. We can make the case. Again, you can also make the case that it just says Salvation. They just want to tease zombies because it's very important. A lot of different stuff here, but I think that's a very huge possibility with those zombies obviously being within that map. So this is, again, a really insane thing. I want to move on to the leaked information as well. I want to go through, again, every single bit of evidence we have so far regarding remaster maps coming within Black Ops 3 Zombies. So again, a link to the leaked information is within the description, so I'm going to read you guys the code again, and this one hints at Kino, Origins, and Ascension. Now this one doesn't hit at Mob of the Dead. We've seen Mob of the Dead hints, you know, obviously as recent as today, and then we've seen some before. There have been some Mob of the Dead hints within the code, not like really insanely good ones, but they were found. But this one's very special, obviously, because this one was found within the most recent update, the 1.15 update found on PC. That was after Garage Crow released, after DLC 3 on Xbox One PC release. So it's very, very recent, this patch, and these are the lines of code that it actually has. So it says ZM_KIM, which is Kino, _chair, _theater, _vintage, so a chair from Kino to Toten, ZM_OIR, which is Origins, _barbed wire, _set, _etc, etc, Origins, obviously, and then ZM_ascension, _wires, _bunker, etc. More lines of code there. That's obviously for Ascension. Those are the 3 maps there, and that's what we have so far. And again, you can make the case as well, elements for the map, but there's obviously a possibility that they have these things within the code. And I make this case time and time again that, look, it's not like the PC beta leak back from before Black Ops 3 released. If you guys don't know, all of like the maps from past games, like it had ZM_transit, ZM_ Shangri-La, like I had ZM_ everything, and that was within the PC beta league before Black Ops 3 came out. So we were like, oh shit, we're gonna see like a new remaster map every month, or every map pack, and obviously that didn't happen. So obviously from then on we were just like, okay, that's just gonna be reused code and it doesn't really matter. But this time around, they specifically added these old map textures and these old map codes within the game as recent as a week or 2 ago. Like, this was really recent. So it's not just like used code for the game. This is like recent. They're putting this for a purpose, specifically for DLC 4, because this was released within the patch after Garage Crow released on PS4 and after on Xbox One PC. So another interesting thing as well, guys, I don't know. We'll have to see what the deal is with that. I think it's very possible. Seeing that stuff within the code really gives us a bit more of a push to confirm that, yes, there is a good possibility that we will see this stuff. But obviously, we looked at the code, looked at some images here, but it's not just that. We also can look at some stuff regarding the map menus as well. So I'm going to be looking at the map menus, multiplayer, and zombies, and seeing how everything fits. And then also, we're going to be looking at the Moon leaked images, the Moon Remastered leaked images after we do that. So that's basically the timeline of this video. So let's start off here with what the map looks like. Well, this was before the patch, at least. Doesn't look like this now, but before the patch, this is how the zombies were laid out. Okay, so you have the Giant, Shadows of Evil, Ragnarok, Zetsuma no Shima, Garage Crow in this specific order. And after a recent patch, the patch was around 2 weeks ago or so, very recent, they did this, and this is just a mock of what it should look like, or what people are expecting it to look like, but they moved the Garage Crow from the bottom to the top, and you have to think about this, like, why would they do that when DLC 4 is just gonna be another stray map at the bottom, And people were saying, oh, what if they did this? They filled in all of the maps, so it's not only DLC 4, but it makes an actual geometric sort of square here where it has DLC 4, and then all of the bonus maps, the 4 remaster maps, which would make sense because there's 5 maps in a map pack, 1 new one, 4 remaster ones. Just makes sense there. And obviously they would be doing that to get set up for that point. And a lot of people were saying, oh, well, what if DLC 4 is just a moving screen where you just scroll to the side? But it doesn't make any sense of why they would put it all up on that thing. Why can't they just do 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom if that was the case, It would fit all the DLC maps perfectly, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. If that was the case, they would just do that. I don't think they would do a scrolling method for no reason. It just doesn't really make sense whatsoever, honestly. So that's why I have to say that. It's going to be the same thing for the multiplayer menu as well. So you're going to see that up on screen. And obviously, this was something I didn't cover, but this was something that was evident, so I do want to mention this. I'm not so sure about this again, but this is something regarding the multiplayer maps not being able to actually fit any more maps. Even if you look at it, it has the max amount of maps that it would be able to fit if you compare it to standard and DLC. There's nothing really left you can put in there. Again, if people have been saying, again, if you can scroll down, they would just do that, but I don't think that would be the case. I don't think that's the purpose there. And even if I think about this right now, even if we're not going to see remaster maps, what are they going to do with the multiplayer menu? I guess, like you guys are saying, the scrolling thing could happen, but it just doesn't make sense for why they're laying this out. It's a better example for zombies, because zombies, they can do it so seamlessly, so the scrolling thing for zombies would make no sense, but maybe for multiplayer it would. But again, that's just to make the case that there isn't really a lot of room left for 4 more DLC maps to be released for DLC 4, and there is room for 4 more DLC maps to be released for zombies, and I guess 5, and if you include not Origins Revelation. So I don't know. I gotta put it in there, guys. It's evidence. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. Again, now let's move on to Moon, because Moon, very, very interesting. Now, this is from the Glitching Queen. So, the first image up on screen is it's just an image of Moon, a certain area near Stamina, and it's just a random image from Black Ops 1 Moon, straight from the game, and this is in comparison to what we're going to see in a second. So this is Moon. Now this is what the Glitching Queen was sent. Obviously, if you compare it to the last image that we just saw, it's the exact same room, but it's updated with Black Ops 3 textures. Now I know people sometimes say, oh, what if they did this in World at War, or if they remade it, but no, this is Black Ops 3 textures, guys. You can see the lighting, you can see the graphics, you can see the sandbags, the model of Stamina, just everything you see within this image. It's Black Ops 3. It looks like Black Ops 3 customs, but the thing is, the Glitching Queen said this was released and this was sent to her before custom maps were even released. So it's like, whoa. Custom maps weren't even out yet. The alpha mod tools weren't even out yet. There have been no videos whatsoever. I think you can look up any video of any of the alpha modders making these custom zombie maps. I haven't seen anything regarding a Moon and custom map. So there's no way someone made this before the alpha mod tools came out, and they just didn't even talk about it. And the Glitching Queen was sent this, and this was supposedly way before any of the mod tools were even announced to be for zombies. And she just gave this to us about like a month ago or something. Well, not really a month ago, like 3 weeks ago or so. But still, it's really weird, man. It doesn't make any sense of why this was here and no one has been talked about. It's not a custom map, because we would have seen gameplay. Think about that. That would have been a huge thing for an alpha modder to actually have a Moon remastered map on Black Ops 3 mod tools. Think about how huge that would have been, and why is there no video for that? Because maybe it's not really a mod tools map. Maybe it's an actual Moon remastered map. I don't know how that would be leaked. I think, honestly, at this point, Treyarch is purposely leaking this stuff. I never wanted to say that, but dude, think about the poster we saw this morning. There's no freaking way they just leaked the Think about all the times we have seen these leaks. There's no way these leaks actually come out to fruition. Treyarch's just like, oh yeah, you know, look at all these map hacks we're leaking every DLC. Oops, you know, better not try to get that done again. And then just it happens every single DLC. Just doesn't make sense for them. It just doesn't make sense for them just to not do that. And they're just like, oh yeah, we need better security next time or something. And they let it happen again. Like, no, that they're doing that on purpose. So we'll have to see what the deal is, man. We'll have to see what the deal is. I feel pretty promising about this, but again, you never know. You never know what the deal is. And again, the last one here really is just like the Moon remastered image, which we saw from a trailer before Black Ops 3 releasing. It was like a memory trailer with all the maps like culminating together, and they had this like storyline thing or whatever. And then you saw this image and we were just like, whoa, okay, this is not the Moon image, that the Moon loading screen that we know from Black Ops 1. It's freaking completely remastered and completely remade. And it's like, okay, why would Treyarch, again, you know, they spend the time, they obviously do this for an intention, for a purpose. Why would they spend the time to make and redo the Moon loading screen and remaster it in a Black Ops 3 trailer? Like, what's the purpose of that? What is the purpose of that? We've gotten no storyline out of this whatsoever, really. Like, we've had theories, but no true storyline, no true evidence. So why would they take the time just to do that for no reason? It's for something, man. It's for something. So that's really it with the actual DLC 4 remaster maps information. All the evidence we have so far. Obviously, there are little bits and pieces of evidence, but that's like the main stuff you guys need to know. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Hope you guys did enjoy. And, yeah, it's going to be intense, guys. Today was definitely something of a confirmation to some extent of like, okay, you know what? It's really freaking possible. Seeing this all zombies map pack being talked about within the whole community now, like bigger YouTubers also talking about it now, like everyone's talking about it. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting to really see what's gonna happen here and all the evidence we have, and how within Black Ops 2 we talked about DLC 5 and all zombies and we really had no evidence, but this time around we have like a pretty good amount of evidence. It's crazy. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.